Hi there, this is Ken Herron. I usually talk to you from my back porch, but this morning when I got up at before 6 o'clock and started to leave the house at 6:45 or a little before to go to our Wednesday morning prayer breakfast, it was 15 degrees. So I'm not going to be on the porch today. And this is my office. This is where I do my writing and my thinking and my work. And I'll talk to you today from here. I've been having a really good time visiting Republican meetings around the district. If you haven't seen me at a meeting yet, you will very soon, because I'm going to try to get to every county and do some visiting in the counties. When I come into the counties, I try to go to the grocery stores, to the Walmarts, to the drugstores, and walk through and talk to people and tell them who I am and what I've been trying to do. When I talk to the groups, I don't have a chance to say a whole lot because so far I haven't been the main speaker at any of them. But they all have given me a few minutes, from 1 to 5 minutes, to talk and tell who I am. And I appreciate very much that opportunity. I've been telling them about 4 things mainly. One is term limits and how I think that we could get them passed. Number 2 is the balanced budget amendment, which we've got to have. And number 3 is how to get rid of earmarks. And the 4th thing I've been telling them is I want my food labeled with the country of origin. So if I pick up a can of beans and it was canned in China, it says from China, so that I can have the choice of trying to find American-made products. They're not labeled, and they need to be. I'm a constitutional candidate for sure. And our Congress has let us down on protecting the states' rights in the Constitution. In the first article of the Constitution, Section 8, I believe it is, there are 23 things that the Constitution says the federal government can take care of. Things like the currency, the federal courts, the Army, the Navy, a federal highway system. These are some things that the government is supposed to do, the federal government is supposed to do. And then there are things that are missing from that. Incidentally, when they put in the Bill of Rights, the 10 amendments that were in the Bill of Rights, the 10th one reaffirmed that and said, be careful, don't let the federal government take over the state's responsibilities. And they talked about, and what they were talking about, the same things as it was before. But the things that were missing from that, education. There was never supposed to be a federal government control of education. That was a states' rights thing. Health care. There was never supposed to be the federal government involvement in health care. That's a state responsibility. The commerce within the state. There was never supposed to be all of these agencies regulating how we can do business in the United States, in the states. The states are supposed to take care of that. Energy. Energy wasn't a big factor at the time, but there was never any idea that energy would be controlled by the federal government. That, again, was one of the things that the states are supposed to take care of. As your congressman, I will keep these things in mind and try to keep the federal government from encroaching on the states' rights. I'd like to see us start backing off of some of them. Cut the budget on the education and on some of these other things by 10% a year until they get down to 10%, and then let them just exist as a reporting agency to monitor what all the states are doing. And that's what I wanted to tell you today. This is Ken Herron. Thank you for your help and your support in my campaign. Vote for me for your congressman from the 14th District. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you.